So when I started working with Tristan, I'd basically just gone out working on my own for, it had been about sort of 6 months or so. And I'd moved into state, and basically I had a few retainers when I'd started from previous clients, and I'd actually lost those retainers just because things weren't working out with them anymore. They didn't really need me anymore. So I kind of needed some help. I was basically stuck doing just client work constantly. I said I had a business, but it was probably more like a glorified freelancer, if I'm honest. And I felt I needed some help with just getting a bit clearer about systemizing my approach, and kind of figuring out what to do, because I always found when I wasn't doing client work, I would be like, what do I do now? Like what there's a million things to do. What do I focus on? And yeah, like I was going okay, but I didn't really have much of a funnel, and I just didn't have a huge amount of direction. So, after we started engaging with Tristan, so to be honest, at first, this was just when the pandemic hit. This was actually just when we started. That was when the COVID hit. And my initial thought was, I can't actually I can't spend this money now. And then I thought through and I was like, actually now is the best time to spend that money, because, this is when I need the help the most. And yeah, it's been incredibly helpful. Having those weekly calls helped a lot for accountability. It helped keep me focused on what I needed to do. And it's just good having someone to be able to talk through those issues with. Tristan's approach isn't just like, all over the place though. Tristan's approach is very methodical. He's got a clear step-by-step to work you through, especially at the beginning. And, that was super helpful to get clear about the vision and the direction of what I wanted to do, and then start working backwards from there. The key takeouts for me that made the most difference for me was essentially just starting to view my business more as a business rather than, just me, because, I started viewing the different hats that I would wear. So I'm the technician and maybe the general manager and the strategy person, and I'm blocking out time to work on the business. That was really important. Putting in systems and processes for managing financials and marketing, and just start seeing it more as a business. And yeah, it made a huge difference. I think we made a lot of progress over the time that we'd worked together. And I think where I'm at now, a lot of it is due to the advances that I got in those stages with Tristan. When we were working together, we put in essentially an outbound system for me to get leads, where basically we're doing some more LinkedIn outreach and essentially just getting some leads, because I was more just relying on referrals. And, that was actually very effective in that I got more work than I could handle, to be honest. And that brought up new problems. But basically from that outreach, landed a bunch of new clients, and got a lot of learnings from that, because I also realized that, I needed to improve the way I delivered the work as well. Like I hustled hard to get the new leads, and then still delivered high quality, but at a short-term cost. The way I also look at work-life balance is the work you're doing draining you or charging you? And because if it's charging you up, or at least you're enjoying it and interested in it, then even if you are working more, it's still okay, because you're getting some fulfillment from it. It's when you're doing work that is just draining, and you're doing a lot of it and it feels pointless and you're not doing the right work, that's when it's draining. Thank you, Tristan. Appreciate it. And if you're looking to get some help, if you're running your own business and you're looking for someone to help you get to that next level, definitely recommend working with Tristan.